Guys, this is Mr. Joshy J, and today I'm here to bring you my hole-in-one Bahrain Grand Prix review. Right, so before we kick off the review, I just want to say I do apologise that I'm not using my usual setup. It's because my iPhone is completely out of storage, memory and storage, so I do apologise for that. So that's why I'm recording this live on Google Plus. So I hope you enjoy the video anyway. So right, there was drama at the start and before the start of the race with Sebastian Vettel going out to an engine failure. He was reporting on team radio that he had a problem with the engine and his P6 turbo hybrid Ferrari engine let go on him just before the start of the race. So that was frustrating for Vettel because we were robbed of the perfect start after he made a perfect start in Australia. So right, Rosberg was behind Hamilton. Hamilton started the race on pole, lights out, away we go. And Rosberg had the better start than Lewis Hamilton. Hamilton for a second race running, shocking starts. And Mercedes say there's no guarantees that the problem will be fixed in time for Shanghai Grand Prix. If that's the case, then that is very, very frustrating news for Lewis Hamilton. Lewis Hamilton had a collision with Valtteri Bottas at the start, just a racing incident. Lewis Hamilton dropped down to 8th, but still made his way back up to the field because he finished 3rd in the end. So that's a good performance by him. Roman Grosjean in the Haas, absolutely fantastic. What a dream start this has been to Haas F1 in their hole-in-one career. I mean, no one was expecting this, were they? Haas F1 to score points in the opening 2 races. It's unbelievable. It's just a fairy tale start to them. And they clearly got the 4th fastest car in the moment because Mercedes are the quickest. Ferrari had the 2nd fastest car. Red Bull had the 3rd fastest car. And Haas had the 4th fastest car. And it looks like Williams at the moment only have the 5th fastest car. And what on earth were Williams doing with their strategy, man? Unbelievable. They messed up big time then. Because Felipe Massa and Valtteri Bottas really struggled in the race. Force India, poor result from them. He finished way down the order. Shocking race by Force India. Manor, who's Pastel Fairline in the Manor, finished 13th, which is absolutely fantastic. Now, it looks like Manor with the Mercedes engine have a bit more power, so that's encouraging for them. It just shows they could be fighting for points this season with Mercedes power. The team what's really had trouble over the last few years financially, so that's a good effort by them. Past Stoffel Fandor, who came in for Fernando Alonso. Fernando Alonso got injured in that spectacular crash in Melbourne, where the scan showed he fractured his rib. So hopefully he'll be back in time for China, but if not, then Stoffel Fandor will be in the McLaren again. And he got McLaren Honda a point. Now the future looks very bright with the F1 youngsters coming through. So that's good news. Now there's reports that Alfa Romeo are ready to return to the sport. If that's the case, that'd be very interesting. My driver of the day goes to Stoffel Fandor. Very good he was. Toro Rosso had a decent race in the Ferrari. Considering they got a year-old Ferrari power units, their pace looks quite good. Rosberg won the race with Kimi Räikkönen 2nd and Lewis Hamilton 3rd. Rosberg 2 wins from 2, 14 points ahead of Hamilton. if I said that correctly. If not, I do apologise. And for McLaren Honda, getting a point is absolutely fantastic. Renault finished outside the points again. Kevin Magnussen finished 11th, where Jonian Palmer unfortunately went into pit lane just before the race started. That was another car we lost before the start of the race, because apparently he had problems in his Renault power unit. Now Renault, it's going to be a big rebuild for them, you know, just taking over the Anston team, Lotus. So it's going to be a huge rebuild to them, but they're not doing too bad, you know. Long as they get a point soon, then I think they'll be fine. Red Bull are looking decent with their Renault branded engine, the tag Heuer. So yeah, they're looking decent. Sauber in a lot of financial trouble, actually. There's reports that they may not have enough money to make Shanghai. If that's the case, then I am very sorry to hear that, because I like Sauber. So Mercedes look dominant. Ferrari are got to sort out their reliability issues. McLaren are got to sort out the issues with the ERS, because Jenson Button retired where his energy recovery system failed. So they got to work on that. And the reliability, these P6 hybrids need to improve. And because it wasn't very often you'll see a V8 engine smoking like that. So I hope the reliability improves on these V6 hybrid turbos. Next race is China, Shanghai. Rosberg and Hamilton are very good at that race, so I think Mercedes will dominate that race. And there's usually loads of overtaking in that track, because in the moment these days we're not seeing enough overtaking in that one. It's good in the first half of the race at Bahrain because there's quite a bit of overtaking, but really since they switched to these V6 hybrids, I think the sport has gone backwards. You know, there seems to be less overtaking. With the old V8s, there was not much wrong with the sports at all. You know, the racing was really good. I know Red Bull were dominating, but the competition was really good. Look at 2012. That was an epic season, you know. So, really, they got to make these, with the 2017 rules, make these V6 hybrids, make changes to them, or just do the right thing and switch back to the normal spirited V8 engines. That'd be my advice. In the comments, please put down your drivers of the day, and do you think McLaren Honda will get podiums this season? Also, do you think Haas will? And do you think Manor would score points this season? And which team do you think needs to sort out their reliability issues the most? I think the team that needs to sort out their reliability issues the most are McLaren. So, yep, as I said, my drive for the day is Stoffel Vandal. Fantastic debut. And I'll see you for the Shanghai Grand Prix. Thank you very much for watching. Bye-bye. And I'm sorry if I fluffed my lines. I've only just started doing F1 videos again, so it's going to take me time to get back into the routine of it, but I do enjoy doing these for you. Bye-bye.